Hello again and welcome to another Mordian Glory Battle Report, and today guys we have a clash of armour. It's going to be an Imperial tank company taking on the Chaos Knights of Scholar Progenium. Let's get straight into this. So here we have the Imperial Armoured Company, 10 Leman Russes. Now this is all fitting in a single spearhead. We've got one Mordian tank commander, one Armageddon tank commander, but for the sake of this it's all going to come under the same custom regiment trait, which is going to be Gunnery Experts and Jury Rigged Repairs. So Gunnery Experts allows me to re-roll the random number of shots on my blast weapons, and Jury Rigged Repairs allows me to potentially heal wounds and self-repair over the course of the game. So we've got some tough tanks with some reliable shooting and some good repair capabilities. Now moving over here, we've got the first squadron of Leman Russes, and this is 3 Demolisher tanks, and each one has got triple heavy flamer. This is my Siege Breaker, my Line Cracker, my Bruiser tanks. Moving behind, we've got a squadron of 2 Executioners, one here and one here, and both of those tanks are armed with Executioner plasma cannons, twin plasma cannons on the sides, and then a heavy bolter in the front. And then last but not least, we have the first tank commander. He's got a heavy bolter, 2 plasma cannons, a storm bolter, and I actually took it as a Vanquisher cannon this time. Couple of reasons for this. There was recently a guard army that did quite well with Vanquisher cannons, so I just wanted to try them out and see if maybe there's something good going on there, although I don't think there is, but it's also a bit of fun. But that's the other reason. It's just a bit of fun and it's a bit of rule of cool. So we've got a Vanquisher here today, a tank commander using a Vanquisher. You don't see that often. Moving on to the Mordians, we've got a squadron of 3 Leman Russes. We've got the Demolisher with a Storm Bolter, plasma cannons on the side, and a las cannon in the front. El Clasico here. All of these Mordian tanks are El Clasicos. And then we've got a Leman Russ battle tank with a Storm Bolter, a battle cannon, a las cannon in the front, and 2 heavy bolters. We've got another one of those there. And then we've got the second tank commander, and he's got battle cannon, Storm Bolter, las cannon, and 2 heavy bolters. Last but certainly not least, in our elite slot, we've got 2 platoon commanders. That's right, just 2 platoon commanders, and their job is to basically sit in a table quarter, playing on their data slate, playing on the iPhone, playing a bit of Candy Crush, and just scoring me some flexible command points. That's basically their job. So there we go. That is the Guard forces, 10 Leman Russes and a couple of officers. But now let's take a look at the dreaded forces of the Chaos Knights. So here we have the Chaos Knight, and Scholar's going to take us through the army as a whole and then each knight individually. So let's go for it.
Right, so I've started having a look into Chaos Knights. First things first, I just want to say I really like the codex. It feels like a codex with attitude. What I mean by that is there's a lot of rules in there which are kind of like, I don't care, we're doing it this way. You know, the Chaos Knights, when they come onto the field, the skies darken, storm clouds gather, and there's a lot of armies out there that can mess with the core rules. And they're kind of like, oh, you want to mess with rules, do you? Well, if we're doing that, we're doing things my way. Rules such as bow to no one, which just means that you're unaffected essentially by shooting modifiers. And there's things like Blessing of the Dark Master, which means that you just don't get rerolls. Okay, oh yeah, you just don't get them, sorry. Things like the dread table, where it's not a morale test, it's a dread test. It's very similar to leadership, but if you ignore stuff or have buffs to that, sorry, not going to help you, we're doing things my way. So yeah, I really like that. It's not an OP codex, and I don't think it's had that much attention from the meta, but everyone knows that Chaos Knights are slightly worse than Imperial Knights, and the Imperial Knight Codex was rubbish, right? Yeah. But I feel like these guys, there's a lot of fun to be had, there's a lot of flexibility out there, and, it just seems like something really cool to explore. So, with that said, I have gone with an Iconoclast dedication, which means that I get +1 attack and AP on the turn I charge, am charged, heroically intervene. Then inside of that, I've gone for House Herpetrax, and what that means is each of my knights has an additional 4 wounds. I've also taken the Herpetrax, I believe it's a Warlord trait on one of the Brothers Grimm, and that makes him a permanent -1 to be shot, or hit in general.
Okay, nice.
Okay. In terms of other relics and Warlord traits, not only is this guy -1 to be hit because of his Warlord trait, but he is also going to have a 4-up armor save, 4-up invuln save from definitely not Iron Bulwark or whatever the relic's called. It's basically the 4-up invuln relic.
Okay.
This guy has got the warlord trait that makes him obsec.
Okay.
And he has the relic that gives him a 2-up save. The armor of not sainted iron. I'm not sure they've changed the names.
They've changed the names,
but that, you know, it's a 2-up armor save flat. Okay, so they've all got 4+ wounds, +4 wounds. This guy, as I said, is -1 to hit and a 4-up invuln. This guy is obsec and 2-up flat save.
Okay.
And that's all iconoclast gear. And the -1 to be hit is actually the Herpetrax warlord trait. In terms of weapon loadouts beyond that, I've got the Brothers Grimm, who normally take a battle cannon and Gatling cannon, but instead they've got a, I think it's called demon. It's something to do with demons, but it's a thermal lance. And then I've got a spiky Gatling cannon, whatever it's called now. Then spiky thermal lance, spiky Gatling cannon. These three are all despoilers. This guy's got twin battle cannons. He's got that more range. He can sit a bit further back. He's not got those buffs to survivability in terms of relics and so on, but he's still going to be tough. And then this guy is, because you only take a max of 3 of each chassis and of course points, this guy's a rampager. There is one called now a desecrator, which comes with, but I don't own it. I'm going to convert the laser weapon. He is the better choice, the desecrator certainly, but for now we're sticking with the good old-fashioned rampage, who doesn't move fast. All the knights have had a 2-inch nerf to their movement in this codex, but this guy's still cooking on gas in terms of speed. There's no more hunger for the kill anymore where you can advance and charge, so I think a rampager will actually still be a really viable choice. I've not played the army yet, but I'm predicting that speed will really help.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing to mention is they all have Blessing of the Dark Master. And what that means is that you can never re-roll against any of them for hits, for wounds, or damage.
Okay.
And if any of them get a kill which brings them 10 wounds in accumulation, then they can never be hit on better than a 4-up, which doesn't really affect me massively apart from the tank commanders.
Yeah, okay.
But you know, the no rerolls should be great.
Excellent.
And that's basically the list.
Nice. So this is Johnny's first time using his Chaos Knights in 9th edition. He's just sort of, this is we've been saying that the series of battle reports we've been doing recently, it's, you know, Scholar getting back in the game, getting back on that horse, blowing the cobwebs off. So last time he used his Blood Angels. This time we've ramped things up a little bit. He's using his Chaos Knights, I'm using my Tank Guard. But we're just doing a series of more sort of fun battle reports. I do a lot of competitive content on my channel. I do a lot of after-action tournament reports and everything. But we're doing a little bit more of a fun battle report today. And we've been joined by the Commissar Dog. Commissar Biscuit, there we go. So, there we go, not a problem. So, hopefully you guys are going to look forward to this. We've got a dog, we've got the Dog Emperor looking over us, and we'll see how we get on. We'll be back with deployment and mission and all that good stuff. So here we have the field of battle after deployment. The knights spread out in an iron line across this blasted city. Facing them down is literally a company of Lehman Russes. We've got a squadron over here being led by the Thunderchild, my original Lehman Russ demolisher. I've had him for 20 years or something crazy.
I think I probably bought him and passed him on to you.
No, that's the one I got in my original purchase, but I don't know what happened to your old demolisher, to be honest, dude. But moving back over here, we've got the 2 tank commands, another squadron, and then anchoring the flank, we've got another squadron, triple demolisher, the cream of the Armageddon Armoured Corps. Today's mission, we're playing Tear Down Their Icons, so there are 6 objectives. And it's a hold 1, hold 2, hold more scenario, and you get more victory points if you kill enemy units. So that's obviously quite good for Johnny, because he gets a victory point to a maximum of 3 for each unit that he kills in a turn. But I mean, I can only ever get 4 from this, so it's not a great tertiary objective for me. In terms of secondary objectives, Johnny has taken Storm of Darkness, Grind Them Down and Bring It Down. And I have taken Inflexible Command, Special Orders and Bring It Down. I was going to take Boots to the Ground, but I realised that characters can't do it, so I've swapped that out for Special Orders and hopefully I'll be able to get a few points on it. So that is the mission, that is the secondaries. This is the field of battle for deployment. So in terms of terrain, these large 2-story ruins count as obscuring, so you can't see through them. but these little single story L shapes are just basically true line of sight blocking, they're nothing else. In terms of the terrain, I just want to say a big thank you to Snot Goblin Gaming for supplying this terrain. Snot Goblin Gaming actually sponsored one of my tournament review videos, and I'm going to link that at the end of this one. But at the same time, they actually sent me a full set of their terrain to try out, and I have to say it's perfect for when we're playing a bit more of a traditional 9th edition game rather than a sort of traditional Warhammer 40k game, because it's really good for building these L-shaped shapes. You can make all sorts of stuff out of it. You can make like big buildings, but what I decided to do is I was like, I need some proper 9th edition competitive terrain, so that's how I built mine. But it's really, really good. So massive thank you to Snot Goblin Game for supplying the terrain and for sponsoring Mordian Glory. So here we have the world's smallest dice tray, compliments of channel member and Patreon supporter Jameson, and we are going to be rolling to see who gets first turn. I've got a Mordian Glory dice, I've got a 3, it's got a 1.
2 ones in a row.
That is the second time that Johnny's troll dice has rolled a 1. That's not ideal. Let's see if the guard can just smash Chaos Knights one turn and make Johnny quit and rage. I'm only joking.
I can't remember the last time I've actually gone first.
That's because you keep playing with like Dark Gods and Heretic Blood Angels now.
No, I'm not a Heretic Blood Angel. You're the Gene Stealers and I'm Blood Angel.
Flesh Tearers, Knights of Blood. They don't know what they're on about. Alright, let's see what the guard can do. We're going to have hopefully a nice quick game here because we're both using relatively small amounts of units. Imperial Guard movement phase, turn 1. We've had the green Demolisher tank move up to support the platoon commander here, who has conducted data purging on this objective and has carried out the first of my special orders, which has got me 2 victory points. Then we have the tank commanders and stuff that's over here. So this tank commander has taken the place of the green one, who has moved and advanced over to here. Now he's still fairly well hidden out of line of sight, but he's now within range of these tanks for inflexible command, so that should help me get a few more points. These 2 executions have exposed themselves, but they have got good line of sight down onto those 2 knights there. And then last, we had the more aggressive push of the guard. We've moved forward all 3 of these Demolisher cannons. Now only 2 of them are in range. This one is not in range this turn. I mean, he might be in range here, but I don't think so. So that is all of my movement. So in terms of orders, this tank commander is going to pop smoke, but then he's also going to do 2 orders, because I forgot to say at the beginning of the video, I've actually spent 2 CP pre-game, and both of my tank commanders have got tank cases, and they're both steel commanders, which allows them to do an extra order. Now, he's going to tell this Demolisher and this Demolisher to strike and shroud, and then this tank commander here is going to tell both of these executioners to strike and shroud as well. So they're all going to fire them pop smoke. There's no point in me doing Gunner's Kill on sight, because Johnny has got his Chaos trait, which means no rerolls against him.
Blessing of the Dark Master.
Blessing of the Dark Masters. It's like facing Harlequin Knights. My nightmares have become manifest. It's very scary. So that is the orders. Now let's get into the shooting. So starting off, we're going to shoot this Demolisher cannon, and we're going to shoot it into this knight, which is a 2+ armor save. Is it a 2+ armor save and a 5+ invulnerable save?
Yes.
Well, you'll be on your 5+ now, because these are AP3.
However, I will spend 2 CP.
For rotate ion shields.
Yes,
okay.
only it's not called that. Rotate spiky iron shields.
Rotate spiky iron shields. So my Lemurs has moved less than half distance, so he gets to fire 2d6 number of shots. I'm going to keep that. I could re-roll it if I wanted to with my regiment trait, but I'm not going to. So we need 9 dice. Here we are. So 9 dice. It's 1 Hammer of the Emperor, and then it is 1 other hit. The rest of them have missed. It's not a good start, I'm not going to lie. So I need to wound with that other dice. And it has wounded on a 3 because it's strength 10. So Johnny, 2 armor saves for spiky iron shields. 2 4-ups. He's made both of them. Boom! There we go. He's tainting my...
Thank you, Dark Master.
So we're going to try another Demolisher cannon tank, see if we can get any effects. We're going to reroll both of those. Come on. Yes, much better. That's 9 shots again. There we go. 9 shots.
Why are we rolling?
Because of my Gunnery Expert's custom regiment traits.
Okay.
So here we go. Okay, it's looking a little bit healthier. So we've got 2 Hammer of the Emperors and then 3 other hits. And we're going to take these ones away. And then we're going to see if we can wound him. We've wounded him 2 more times. Johnny, that is 4 more armor saves, please. Or should I say spiky iron shield saves.
Come on, for the Dark Gods.
Oh, that's not ideal.
I think that's CP. Is this D6 damage?
It's D6 damage.
I think this is my final CP.
Okay.
Yes, worth
Okay,
it.
so it's worth it. So just 2d6, so take this dice out the tray. 2d6 damage, I can't re-roll this, can I? It's a 3 and a 1.
4.
So I've basically just taken off his additional wounds that he starts with.
Shall I, what do you want me to do? Count?
We'll just remember, just do 4 for now, and then we'll work out how many dice is lost. Yeah. So now we are going to continue to intensify forward firepower. Both of these Limruses are going to go into that knight as well. So we've got the top plasma cannons. Ooh, that's the first. That's pretty good. That's 11 shots. And then we've got the side plasma as well. I'm going to re-roll both of those. Okay, so that's another 5 shots. So we've got 16 shots from one tank. Okay, so that's 5, 7, 9, and this is 12.
Overcharging?
Always. Overcharging, we die like men. So I've done 1 wound to myself.
Die like dogs.
We've got 3 other auto wounds. Miss, 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 miss. That was 12 dice, by the way, everyone. That wasn't 16. And then those hit. So I'm going to roll 4 more dice. See what I get. I do another wound to myself. So I've done 2 wounds to myself, but I have managed to get quite a lot of additional hits.
You're just not rolling enough the first time.
Yes, I've only got 12 dice out. So then we've got wounding on 4s. So that's 3 more wounds. So this is 6 wounds. And these are you'll be on your 4 up again because it's AP 3, and you are these are 2 damage each.
Okay. Come on.
Average.
Average. So
he's
take
taking
6 damage.
6 damage. There we go. So he's taking a total of 10. It's not bad. And then we've got the heavy blotter. 2 hits. Oh, I've just moved the terrain. And a wound. Now this is AP 1, so it's a 3-up. Oh, 2 damage gone through. 12 damage in total. Okay, so now we've got the second executioner, but don't forget I have done, before we forget we'll put that there, 2 wounds to myself. So the second executioner is going to have a little tickle, see what we can do. It's a 6 and a 5 for the number of shots. Executioners, baby! Side plasma. It's maximum side plasma shots. That is 17 plasma shots. Johnny is looking extremely trepidative. Is that a word?
I'm just not saying anything right.
The salt is already coming in. It's already coming in. All right. So hitting on.
I told you about this list in detail online. I was excited, and you have. Whatever. Carry on. Roll your dice, sir.
My viewers know that this list was locked in months ago. All right. So we've got 3. Oh God, he has burned himself slightly. We've got 3 auto hits, 2 other hits. This is just the first 12, and then he's done 2 wounds to himself. I've got another 5.
4.
No, 5 because it's 12. And, yeah, 17. So this is the other ones. So he's done 3 wounds to himself. But he has managed to get 5 other wounds in total, needing 4. 5 other hits in total, needing 4s. So that's again 6. Pretty consistent. Pretty consistent. 6 more saves on that night.
The power.
He's taken 12 wounds. He's taken 12 wounds so far. Okay, it's pretty statistical. Oh no, that's 5 dice. Yeah, you need to roll another one.
1, 2 less.
1, 2 less, that's a word.
We cannot speak the English anymore.
No! Okay, so that's another 8 wounds. He's taken 20 wounds. But he has still got 8 left, guys, because he is not a regular knight. He's not regular legs, he's big legs. Okay, heavy blotter. 1 auto wound and that's it. So this is a 3-up.
Come on, give me this.
That Blood Angel dice, man. Using Blood Angel dice on Chaos Knights.
He's filtered out the Blood Angel dice.
He's filtering out the Blood Angel dice. He's swapping dice already. So his knight has taken a total of 22 wounds. It has 6 wounds left. Now, what we're going to do, guys, is that was the important main firepower. I'm going to do this squadron off camera, and we'll see what we've got left at the end of my turn. So this squadron of Leman Russ has opened up. I realised that I could take advantage of the fact that I could see the knight, one of the Brothers Grimm, through this terrain because knights can't hide behind it. So I thought, you know what? Let's actually make a case for why I still like battle cannons. And both of the battle cannons are las cannons from these Lehman Russes open fire. Now the first one, the one with just the big aerial here, he actually did 2 wounds and nothing else. It was a little bit disappointing. But this one went nuts and managed to get... I spent 2 command points for Hail of Fire, got max shots on that battle cannon. He got 4 auto wounds through, didn't get any other wounds. And then Johnny just didn't make any saves. And I just killed the knight. Just insane. And then it didn't get any better than that. The Dark Gods are clearly, Tzeentch is fickle, the Dark Gods are fickle. If you sign your soul over to the Chaos Gods, sometimes they reward you with great dice, and sometimes they laugh at you and they like to see your suffering. And so this Demacia opened fire, and he didn't actually do very well at all. But Johnny didn't make any saves. Demacia did 10 damage on the 2 shots it got through. Its plasma cannons did another 2 damage without overheating it, and I should say that between the heavy bolters of these 2 tanks, it's taken another 2. So it's taken 14 damage already. So 1 knight dead, 1 reduced to half wounds. That's just the first turn, but I have damaged my own vehicles here. I've done 3 wounds to this one and 2 missing. So I've actually reduced my own wounds by 5 just with all the overheating. I do love executioners, but without reroll 1s, they basically kill themselves over the course of a turn or 2 with, taking into account enemy fire. So that is the end of turn 1 for the guard. In terms of points that have been scored, I got 3 from Flexible Command because all of my tanks were within 12 inches of a tank commander, and my infantry are within 6 inches of themselves because they're both officers, so that's 3 points there. I got 2 points for Special Orders, and I got 4 points to Bring It Down. We're going to be going into Chaos Knight turn 1 now. Let's see if they can pick up a couple of Lehman Russes and even this fight. So the Knight movement phase was short yet delectably sweet. This Rampager moved round here. It's got a slightly reduced profile now. He's not having a great time. So he's just moved around there. He's probably going to get some stubber shots off. He might go for a charge, but I think he might be out of range there. And then over here, we've got this knight, which has stayed still. Now, Johnny has declared it now, just so we don't forget, and he will be doing his Storm of Darkness action on that objective there. Johnny thinks he's most likely to survive the incoming fire. This knight has moved forward, the remaining Brothers Grimm, ready to reap vengeance on these puny, look at these tiny vehicles. These are not worthy of a knight to face. He should be facing down other knights in combat. But he's moved up here, and he's going to be getting some revenge. I suspect Johnny is going to be concentrating forward firepower on these knights here, but it might be the Demolishers. Let's see what he's up to. So that's the movement phase. Do you know what your shooting is?
Yes.
Let's do it then.
So this guy's going to fire 2 rapid fire battle cannons, or rapid fire spiky battle cannons.
But of course.
So that's 2d6 shots each.
Nice.
And it's strength 8.
Nice.
AP minus 3, I believe. I'll check. Same as battle cannon, but it's flat 3 damage.
It's okay. So it's AP 2 if it's like my battle cannons, but mine are very old battle cannons. So.
Okay, so it's a relatively good roll.
That's a fucking good roll. That's 18 shots. Jesus. Now I am -1 to hit because I struck and shrouded.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's fine.
I didn't mention that before you pick, so if you want to switch target, you can do. But
13,
I think everything you can see is struck and shrouded,
14.
TBH.
Right, let's do this. Sorry, I should have had my dice ready.
That's okay. There's a lot of battle cannons. It's hitting on 4s, I believe.
Let's take out my misses.
It's hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s, and it's AP 2, which goes to AP 1, which means I get a 3-up save, but each one that goes through is flat 3 damage. Now, are you shooting the 9 wound one or the 10 wound one?
9 wound one.
That makes a lot of sense because of that flat 3 damage.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. Okay, 4s again.
Come on, lads.
That's looking, I think, alright. Or maybe a bit, oh, no, 4.
It's just been a...
Right,
not a great game for dice rolls, has to be said.
Pass me, take those dice out of the tray. There you go, give me 4 dice that are in front of you. It doesn't matter. It's fine, so I'm on... Oh, okay. So these are all magic now, that'll be hilarious. So I'm on 3-up saves against this. And I'm alright, look at that. Blessed be the Emperor! The armour of contempt. Right, next knight, going in. Stubbers, probably in range.
I've got 3 stubbers there, so these are a bit different. I'll fire those off camera.
Now we're going with the Brothers Grimm. After the Battle Cannon Knight unfortunately didn't do anything, the Stubbers just bounced off. He got 3 wounds through, but I didn't fail any of my 2-ups. So now we have got the next Knight, and he's going for the Thermal Cannon first. Number of shots. That's 3 shots. Now you could use a CP to oh, you have to re-roll both. So
I need my CP.
okay, he's got a hit. It's not a wound. You want to use a CP there?
No.
No. So now he's going for the Gatling. He's got 12 shots on the Gatling. It's very unlucky. We were hoping that Thermal Cannon was gonna do the business there. Okay, that looks solid. Hit on 4s. Because I have Struck and Shrid. Often an overlooked order because a lot of people just go straight for them rerolls, but when you haven't got rerolls, you have to start thinking about other options that you've got. Okay, this is 5s, so that is 2 wounds. Okay, 2 wounds. So just going to empty the dice tray. Now these will be 2 3-ups, and I'm all right. Look at that, just what I needed. Terrible for the fucking Chaos Knights, man. Absolutely awful. But just having a little zoom out here for a second, a little bit of analysis. You can see the difference. The Imperial Guard were consistently putting the Knights onto a low save, and the Knights will start with a 3-up. The Lemurs have got a 2-up. I know people saying they've got all these exposed cables around the back, but GW, you need to bring some armor facings back because there really shouldn't be a situation where Knights are bouncing off Leman Russets. Like, and I'm the Guard player saying this. Really unfortunate, but it just goes to show like how powerful Arm of Contempt is. I've been saying it for a long time, guys. If armies that have access to Arm of Contempt consistently rank higher than those that don't, we've seen that with Marines, we're seeing that with Guard. But anyway, don't want to layer it on, you know, too thick. But it is a bit of that is an absolute stinker. So there might be a few heavy stubbers here and there, but we'll see what the points are and see what the Guard can do in their turn 2. So after the Knights had fired off their few last remaining stubbers, the Princeps in the head of each one looks around in stone cold confusion. Not a single wound had been done to the Imperial armoured column. Absolutely insane. Johnny and I were having a good chinwag off camera, and Johnny said literally he cannot remember in his entire life playing wargaming never doing a single wound in a shooting phase across every single edition. I mean, and his dice admittedly were unlucky, but even then, I think we were just saying, like, the Armour of Contempt, the 2+ saves, Leman Russes are just so damn tough now. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. So,
like, straight up, if you just like,
yeah, Scott coming in here.
Pure analysis here.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, when you look at the armies, we have 2 armies that are pure armoured.
Yeah.
They're all pure toughness 8.
Yeah.
Okay. You have more guns.
Yeah. More
wounds, and a 2-up save across the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, I mean, pound for pound, there's just no possible competition. Like, I'm limited to 3 purely shooty knights if I wanted to go shooty. They've changed the Titanic feat, so really want a gun and a chainsword or melee weapon on each one, so you can actually kill more than like 4 guardsmen in close combat. So, you know, sorry, that's my phone there, but
that's alright.
So all in all, like, it just seems like, you know, this is the perfect comparison because this is what Guard can do with Armoured Might versus Knights can do with Armoured Might, and I think there's probably like 30+ wounds difference between the armies. Yeah. You've got a 2-up save across the board. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 main armaments. I've got 4.
Mine all get to fire twice.
Yeah, I don't, it does not compute. Like, and the comparison is that you killed a knight and a half despite me. You know,
not everything you were firing. Didn't even fire tank commanders.
Didn't fire tank commanders, and you weren't able to re-roll anything.
Yep.
And I didn't do a wound. Not a wound. Yeah, there was a bit of bad luck in there. There was some bad luck in there, and you had some particularly good luck, but that shouldn't.
Not to that degree.
Yeah, like, it shouldn't make that much of a difference where the only wounds on the Guard are ones that they've done themselves from overcharging. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it in over 20 years of wargaming. Yeah,
I mean, and we were just saying, and this obviously we're having like what is potentially a halfway point of analysis because it might only go 2 turns this game. But last sort of comment to make is Knights, the original Gatekeeper. Sorry, boys, time to pass the torch over.
I think
it's Guard armor is the new Gatekeeper. You want to collect Knights? Collect Guard.
2 armor across the book. They need the never mind the house trait of +4 wounds.
Just 4 wounds.
They all just need plus 4 wounds as a base. And they need either Turk Save or Armour of Contempt.
Yeah.
Either or.
What I'd like to see
I'm not even asking for both, but that's as a minimum. That's our initial demand. But no one's going to listen to us because we're Chaos Knights and shit.
Yeah. Last point I want to make. If Johnny may not have me back after what this game might become. Hey, my dice might fall out. I might be gloating with too early. But what I'd like to see is 4 Guard Super Heavies versus 4 Knights. Because that will really... If Knights can't even take on 4 Guard Super Heavies, then GW, you need to go back to the fucking drawing board with this codex. I'm not even lying. Knights need a 2.0 tonight. But we'll see if we can pull that together at some point. Anyway, that is the Guard. That was the Knight turn 1. In terms of points, they didn't get Bring It Down, they didn't get Grind It Down. They have started their action here, so they should get 3 points. That I'm unlikely to be able to pick him up. Beginning of the Guard turn.
No doubt that you will specifically target him to prevent me.
I don't think I'll be in range of most stuff, to be honest. Now, the Leman Rust that's taken 9 wounds, will it self-repair a little bit? No, it doesn't. And the other Leman Rust, will it self-repair? It does. It regains a wound. So not too bad. A little bit of a wound repairing. But that is, we'll be back at the end of Guard movement phase.
Stay tuned to find out if the Imperial Guard can finish the game on 4 wounds.
So, end of Guard movement phase. These Leman Rust Demarches have moved up here. All of them are now in heavy flamer range. This thing might have a -1 to hit, but we've got heavy flamers. Now, obviously, I'm going to be wounding on 5s, but I'm hoping that I'm just going to get loads and loads and loads of Burny Death on that thing, combined with the Demarch cannons. Maybe we'll be able to bring it down. We should at least be able to degrade it somewhat. This tank commander has exposed himself somewhat. I am just going to double check that he's within 12 inches over here. If not, I might need to move him forward a little bit, but we'll do that off camera. And then... over here, likewise, this Leman Rust tank commander has moved back here, and we should have 4 Leman Russes that can shoot over there, and we should have 6 Leman Russes that can shoot over here. So we're going to see what happens going into the Guard shooting phase. Oh, should say, I've now done special orders on this objective, and the platoon commander that was there has run back to here. So kind of hoping that I'll be able to do special orders on this one next turn. I could have left him there, but I was worried about if I don't kill that Night Rampage, if Johnny's luck turns around, then he could get killed.
Oh, if you don't kill him, yes, of course.
Yeah, it could happen. The luck that this is a dice game, the Chaos Gods could favour you. They've punished you, now they might reward you. Yeah. Let's see what happens. So we'll just do a couple of last little bits of measurement, and then we'll see where we end up in Guard shooting phase. So we're going to start off with these 3 Leman Russes. Go on, lads, get those Demarcher cannons on target. Let's open fire. So we'll start with the first one. Now I'm going to target the nearest knight, so I don't need to take my terror test. That would make me potentially shoot the nearest knight, but just to let you people know, that is now what Johnny's Chaos Knight boon is.
Dread test.
Dread test.
So this one, oh, I've forgotten what it's called, but basically Geist something. And it basically means if you don't target the nearest unit, you have to take a dread test.
So -1.
A -1.
Okay. So only 6 for me. It's not that great. So this one first. So we'll do the Demarcher cannon, number of shots. So 3 and a 6. We're going to.
It keeps this guy alive, you see, because he's scoring for me. I want some points.
We want some points. We don't want to whitewash here, boys. We don't want to whitewash. So this should be 9 dice hitting on 5s. Okay, so 1 auto hit wound and 1 other wound. Okay, the other wound. Do you want to rotate? You've got 2.
On this guy,
yeah.
He is a 4-up save.
Okay, so I don't wound you, so it's just 1 wound. 4-up save. Okay,
yes.
That's pretty good. So then we've got triple heavy flamer. I don't know where the dice was. It fell into the pile. Okay, so I'm going to keep that, so that's 15. So that's 9. That's 12. That's 15. Okay. We're on 5s. 1, 2, 3. 3 wounds. 3 at -1. So 4 ups still. Just on 4 ups for days, basically. Yeah. Okay.
Just tip it, man.
Nah, there we go. Okay, I've done a wound. He's felt a little tickle in his pickle. He's had a little bit of flamer damage. So a wound.
A little bit of flamer damage down.
There's a little bit of flamer damage down. Tell Mum not to worry about it. Alright, so next Demolisher, number of shots. I've got 10. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna jinx it. You guys can, work it out for yourself. There's been some
really good,
fairly acceptable generation of shots here. All right, I've dropped the dice.
Very excited.
Let's try again. Okay, 1 auto and 2 others. Tip the tiny dice. Oh, is that?
I'm enjoying this -1 to hit, as we said.
1 more wound. So 2 wounds in total. 2 4-ups, Dan. 2 4-ups.
Come on, lads. Keep it up.
Okay, 1.
We can accept 1.
You can accept 1. Because can't roll damage. So whatever it is, it is. It's the big 6. It's the big old 6 holy. So that is 7 damage in total. 1 from the flamer.
Madden dice as we go.
Okay, so we've now we've got triple heavy flamer. I'm going to reroll both of those with gunnery experts. So it becomes 11 shots. We've got to make the little noise every time you pick up more dice. Okay, a little bit of flamer. 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. That's 2. So he's now taken 9 damage. 9 damage. So you guys can see, like you bring it. You can burn anything to death if you've got 9 heavy flamers.
So 3 wins so far with heavy flamers.
Yeah, not bad. So 9 in total, did we say? Yes.
Yeah.
Blast of Martial Cannon, number of shots. I'm gonna reroll the 1. Into 11. It's got better every time. It went 9. It went 10. Now it's gone 11. My God. I think Johnny has reached that stage of grief called acceptance. He's gone to acceptance now. Oh my God, the Demartial tank coming in with the steel chair. We've got 3 auto.
I died in surprise.
3 auto wounds, 3 4-ups.
Come on. Taking a moment to align myself with the energy of the dice. Come on.
Has he attuned of his D&D? 2 go through. Now, do you want to CP one of these? Or do you have plans for your CP? I don't want to keep encouraging you to knock you off your game.
I'm just gonna eat it.
It's gonna... Final answer.
Just roll your dice.
That was the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music, by the way. Right. It's only 5. It's only 5. So he's taken a total of 14 damage so far. We were up to 9 plus 5. Jump heavy flamer. Keep burning it. All right, that's double 1. We don't like double 1, so we're going to reroll both of those. Okay, no, not great. Only 6. Only 6.
We're 1 under average. Horrendous.
Ah, but it is 3 wounds. 3 wounds. 3 4-ups. 1 damage each. We're on 14 damage so far. Oh, there we go.
They smile upon me.
He's got him against the flamers.
I thought you had forgotten me.
Has he sold his soul against? Has he swayed from Sanguinius?
Pass everything for the rest of the game. I can see it. I can see it. I can taste it.
I can taste
the
it.
Sweet.
I can feel it like it's right in my neck.
Come on.
All right, so he's on 14 damage. He's only half damaged. Only half damaged. All right, but now the Plasma
I'm not bracketed yet.
Not bracketed yet. Plasma Cutioners coming in. Coming in. Double shots for Plasma Cutioners. We're going to reroll that 1. It's 9 shots. It's 9 shots from the Plasma Cutioners. And then we've got the side plasma. We're going to reroll both of those. Okay, it's another 4 shots. Not quite as cray as last time. Alright, now, there's 1 dice that I've missed there. Whoop. Now, hit on 5s. We die like men, we're overcharging. Here we go. 2 auto wounds.
Well.
Pardon?
Does 2 damage you as well?
No, not anymore. Back in the day. But I have done 3 wounds to myself, so good job I repaired that 1 wound. Okay, so 2 wounds to you, and that's it, 'cause I'm hitting on 5s because of your trait. 2 4-ups, either 2 damage each. 2 4-ups.
Come on.
2 4-ups, here we go.
Come on.
Oh! It's only 2 damage.
No, I'm going to take it.
Okay, so it's taken 16 wounds so far. We've got the heavy bolter.
2 more wounds.
No hits. No hits. Right, so now we've got the next Plasma Cutioner. So 1 and a 2, re-rolling both of them. Come on. There we go, 11. And then we've got the... And so this is why whenever I'm telling people, oh, should I take like a different regiment? I'm like, no. Take ones that let you re-roll random number of shots. Side plasma, we'll keep that. So that's an extra 4. So that is 15 plasma shots. That's 5. That's 10. I do actually have 15 dice here. Can I one hand all of these dice. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so 2 auto wounds, 4 auto wounds, and 1 other hit. I've done 4 damage to myself, though. I've actually bracketed myself, which is pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. Will this do a wound? It doesn't, so it's 4 wounds. 4 wounds to myself and 4 wounds.
This not being able to reroll is great against plasma.
Oh, it's killing me,
It's
literally.
absolutely.
It's literally killing
30
me.
points a night. It's absolutely brilliant. I've no doubt that with absolutely 0 positive addition to the codex, they are going to nerf this power. It's very good.
Alright, 4 wounds, 4 4-ups is a 2 damage each.
Please.
2 damage each. He's dropped 2. He's dropped 2. That's 4 damage. That will put you on 20 wounds taken. That will leave you with 8 wounds.
I know.
I mean, what's the point in like...
What can knights do against such reckless hate?
The gods, you know, want me to suffer so I can grow, so I'm just gonna... no, do you know what I mean? Well, it's tempting to re-roll it, but I'm not going to.
Okay, he's not going to. Heavy bolter.
I'm gonna thank you for these gifts, Dark Masters.
I feel the warp overtaking me.
Good pain.
It is a good pain. Right, no damage from the heavy bolter there. So now we're going to go over to this tank commander. Or are we? I really want to kill that knight. I'm going to spend my 2. I'm going to spend my 2 CP. Oh yes, we're going to spend my 2 CP. Maximum shots from this tank commander. Maximum shots. Now he will be hitting on 4s. He won't have any rerolls though. He basically, my only order was strike and shroud on this knight this turn, on this tank this turn. Right, hit on 4s. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 auto wounds. Hammer of the Emperor is just so fucking gnarly to have that army wide. And then we need some more wounds, 2 more wounds. That's 6 wounds, Johnny, in total. 6 4-ups on this knight from the battle cannon. Hail of fire. He's on 4-ups. He's got 3-up save base. The other one had 2-up, he's got 3-up. Yeah, you're on 4-ups.
The temptation to speak in tongues while it's like, no, it didn't work.
Didn't work. That's not good. He's only passed 1 of them. That's 5d3, and he's got, what did we say, 8 wounds left? Yeah, he's taken 20.
He's got 8 wounds left.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He is dead. He is.
Dark gods favour me. I shall spend 2 CP as I have a favour.
Okay.
Of undivided. I can spend the undivided specific stratagem. I roll a single dice to defeat guests at home.
Okay.
Valued viewers.
Okay.
If I get a 4-up, I come back up at the end of the shooting phase on 3 wounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, there's a lot of 4-ups that have been going around here.
I know. I'm on my journey.
Alright, all of the 4-up power has been saved.
I've learned to roll a 4-up. Come on.
Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? This is pretty big.
I hope you're whispering your prayers to Dark Gods at home, viewers. Come on. Not to the Emperor now. Don't do me like that. Tim's had enough favour. Let's do this.
Arm of Contempt. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
It's a stone cold.
No, you deny me. This one favour I ask.
So, I mean, you know, the Imperium just warned against selling your soul to Chaos, man. That is so, you could not. It's not like it was even close. It was a fucking 1. It plopped. It plopped down. I wondered why he'd not been spending that reroll all fucking game. And he got it just for the Dark Gods to be like,
I accepted the pay, man. I was like, okay, he's gonna die.
But you haven't yet said I forsake Sanguinius. You have to truly give yourself over.
Well,
I
better not. I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose a good job I didn't.
Yeah, gotta go back on hands and knees.
I better cross that
Prodigal son.
burned bridge.
Prodigal son returns across the burning bridge to his blood angels.
Yeah, just checking out what they were doing over there because the whole Horus thing.
Horus turns out isn't great. So
he's not a good dude.
So
for fuck's sake.
So we'll cut the camera there, boys. We've just got this flank over here, and like last time, we'll put that off camera. All of these tanks are just going to try try and finish off him. So we'll see what happens. But that was absolutely hilarious. Johnny, thank you for putting on a brave face. I mean, you've had an absolutely awful one. But you've kept a brave face, which is, you know, more than a lot of people I know would have done in the same circumstances. But let's wrap the rest of the guard shooting phase off camera. We're going to see if we can bring down another knight. 2 engine kills on a turn. Let's see if we can do it. So quick bit of shooting off camera. The Demolisher went absolutely ape on this fucking knight here. Blew him up without even breaking a sweat. 4d6 damage got through. He just got all Hammer of the Emperors all the way. And then that meant that these 2 tanks were able to do some firepower over here. Did 5 wounds to him. But unfortunately, my Vanquisher tank commander, he's been great for getting me points, but he's literally not used that Vanquisher cannon yet. Was unable to see because he could only draw a line of sight out of these windows, which meant that he couldn't then see over here and here and here to here. So he couldn't see, unfortunately. So that is 2 engine kills. I mean, this game is all but over, but
I'm holding my faith in the Dark Gods.
Johnny has not recanted his faith in the Dark Gods.
They're testing me, it's fine.
They're still testing him. It's a very hard test, it's a finals.
It's a difficult test.
But Johnny is going to go for this guy. Now he has scored 3 points, so that is great. He's not getting a whitewash there. And what Johnny has said, his person...
Starts on a secondary.
He starts on a primary, so he's got 4 points of primary. Now what Johnny... is going to do is he's basically said there's only 5 wounds left on this tank. He wants to get a tank kill, and by God, he's going to do everything he can to get it. At this point, I think Johnny would accept doing a wound.
I would like a wound in the game.
I'd like to do a wound.
It is true.
I would like a wound.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Judge me all you will. I know I'm selfish. But I would like
a wound. Coming onto this guard channel, expecting a wound against these tanks. Nah, man.
I know people are on your side watching this.
I think at this point
can you begrudge me?
I think you will definitely get the sympathy vote at this point, man. Absolutely.
Come on, right? Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I suspect you may be potentially close enough if I hold my faith. May I dare say? Attempt a charge.
Okay, attempting charges will be happening.
And I'm also going to shoot.
Okay, let's see what Johnny can do. Let you do your movement, take your time, do any...
It's 10 inches because, of course, the...
Movement has been reduced.
The GWs decided that they should nerf the knights in some way. Okay, so I'm just going to pop him there.
That's fine. I tell you what, I suppose we can just do it on camera, can't we? But yeah, it's going to end up there.
I've given myself half an inch there. It looks like
you're going to have to go round the terrain.
I think I can probably get it on a 12.
Okay, he thinks he can get it on a 12. Okay, so you know what you do. We know what we're doing. It's one night. We'll do it live.
Let me check. Right, so you are.
He's done it. 11 inches.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, please.
Okay.
Right, so I've moved.
You're not doing an action.
I'll be doing that action. I will be doing that action in the morale phase.
Okay.
And I will be...
If you've not charged off the objective.
Cursing this icon here. I've cursed 1 and I cursed 2.
Okay.
Okay. So, 4d6 shots.
Okay, 46.
And I'm going to target it. You know what? I'm going to do this separately.
Oh my God.
4d6 shots at this guy.
You're not. I mean,
you
didn't do a wound last time.
Who? This guy, the one with 5.
Just concentrate forward firepower, dude.
No, but I'm gonna do 1 at a time because you know.
You have to declare all your shooting in one go. Just fucking go for it, man.
I'm gonna have to put everything into him.
Go, yeah. There you go. There we go.
Come on.
Everything, every stubber. Okay, that's looking good.
Terrible.
That's 15 shots.
15 shots.
15 shots. I am not strike and shrouded.
For these tokens of your favour.
You are hitting on 3s now. By God.
Can it be true?
Can it be true?
How many did you say? 15?
15, I believe. It's 2d6 per
5
cannon.
in the warp, mathematics starts to lose its meaning.
Okay.
Okay, 3s.
There's no physics.
Gods.
Here we go.
Oh!
It's going off. It's popping off, boys.
Right, 4s.
He only
Come
missed.
on, please. I should have split my fire, but no! Hold the faith.
The knight coming in with the steel chair. Here it comes.
Come on, please!
Needing 4s. This is it. This is the difficult one. Needing 4s. Come on.
Come on.
Oh my God. It looks like some wounds have happened.
You're going to have to attempt some saves. Please, come on.
7 saves. 7 saves. I need to make 6 of these saves. I do have a
You take
save.
5 of them, right? He's got.
I need to make if I make 5, you do 6 damage and I die.
Yes,
I need to make
exactly.
all but 1. Now these are 3 ups.
Yeah, I understand.
These are 3 ups.
I need you to make 5.
Nice.
Yours, praise the gods, you smile upon me.
He's killed him. He's only bloody done it. All right.
Bring on the charge phase. We know what we're doing.
All right. Let me just cut that there, and then we'll be back to the charge phase.
They're regrouping.
So we've measured and remeasured. It's 11 inches away. That means it is a 10-inch charge. Johnny has dug through his pot of dice, and he has found 2 chaos ones. He's fully committed to Dark Gods.
I've been playing tournaments for years, and I generally trade the dice with almost every opponent that's willing to at tournaments over vast and varied collection of dice, loads of them, like more than what you can see here. So we've got 2 of these from 2 previous Warlord tournament opponents.
Okay, let's see what happens.
They have chaos symbols on them.
He has. Have you used
Come
your CP?
on!
I don't even know if you've used your CP yet.
I have. I used 2, didn't I?
Yeah. But you gained 1 at the beginning
yours and 1 at the beginning of mine.
But you gained 1 in mine. Oh, it's your turn. Yeah.
Oh,
now we have consulted, and we believe Jonathan has a CP. He has a CP. Hasn't spent it. It's quite good about Nephilim. Like if you're in a turn, you should have a CP.
Yeah, you got 1.
You got 1 at least. So here we go. He's going for the reroll. Will the Dark Gods finally?
My faith, but
This is the final thing.
final test.
The final test.
I've not shied away from the path, Dark Lords.
It's a no!
No! 6. I saw the 6.
Oh my god.
It's just pain.
There's pain. I think at this point, Johnny, you have to accept you're probably becoming a chaos spawn. You have not been shown favour. You have been judged unworthy by the chaos gods.
I understand the insanity.
Yeah, that is chaos.
That is chaos.
Oh man.
I'm questioning what have I done to displease them.
What could I have possibly done?
Checking. There doesn't seem to be any omens.
Oh my god, there's a black cat over there. Anyway, so that is the end of the Chaos Knight turn.
I'm probably the end of the chaos.
Probably the end of the game. I mean, there's now going to be only 9. You did kill a Russ. There is going to be 9 Lehman Russes bringing their firepower to bear.
I haven't lost faith though.
At least you did a wound and a kill.
See,
Did 9 wounds in the end.
I've killed something.
You did as many wounds to me as I did to myself.
And you know.
There we go.
Well, you know.
We'll wrap that up there. Like I said, that is basically the game, guys. The remaining Lehman Russes are going to probably kill that. I mean, we can roll out if you want, Johnny, but I'm happy to call it there. So
It's you.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I just want to see. All I'm going to do in my turn, I'm going to cut it there, and I'm going to tell you what. All I'm going to do in my turn is fire vanquish cannon, see if it ever does anything.
Okay.
So end of the guard movement phase. Just to make sure that we're playing it somewhat properly. I've moved all my tanks into flamer range here. These guys have come round here, and these tanks have drawn line of sight here. So this knight is more than likely going to die. But before we die, basically we're going to call the game here. There's no way this thing can survive all this firepower. But what we want to see is, does this vanquish cannon do anything? He's going to fire twice. He's hitting on 3s. There's no rerolls though, I believe. No. He's got a miss. That's not good. He hasn't got a hand with the Emperor either. He wounds on a 4. He's not wounded. Vanquish cannons are shit, never take them, they're awful. There we go, we've now learnt the lesson. And the last image ever seen on this battlefield by the...
You can roll it out.
You want to roll it out? Okay, fine. We're going to fire this Demartia cannon first. Whoa. Oh, okay, 7 dice. Okay, hitting on 4s. That's the thing, it's hitting on 4s this time. Hit on 4s. Okay, these miss.
No. Yes, he is, but everyone is hitting him on 4s.
Everyone's hitting on 4s.
He has gained, through destroying a unit that has more than 10 wounds, the favour of the Dark Gods, which is the upgrade to his upgrade. And it allows blessing of the Dark Gods, nice. And it means that you can never hit him on better than a 4. Trans hit.
Nice. I should say I've got the rest of his shots to do, but we'll just do them in a minute.
Nice.
So 4 wounds to you, good sir.
We're not listening to me. It matters not.
It matters not.
4 wounds. Okay. So
5s.
Now, I believe I actually...
You spent your CP. You gained our CP.
I gained CP, but worked out I had 2.
Do you want to rotate? I don't mind.
I'm rotating.
Rotate.
Because I know I have it.
Okay, he's rotating.
No, I'm not going to rotate.
You're going to try and get up again?
I'm going to try and get up.
Okay, that's fine. Is that once per game or once?
I do not know.
Okay, well, we'll check.
We'll check. When the time comes.
Yeah.
4 saves.
He makes...
Oh, yes.
That's 2, because obviously you didn't rotate.
I did not rotate.
Okay, so 2d6.
Yeah, we better check that now, actually, because of...
You might rotate.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've checked it, and Johnny can try and get back up with this knight. So he's accepting the pain, he's going for it, and this is 3d6 damage on that knight. That looks pretty tasty. That is 14 damage in one go. He's now taken 19 damage. Triple heavy flamer. I'm going to reroll both of those. Oh no. Oh my god, just 9. Just the average. I'm not used to this.
You're
feeling.
going to kill him, but then you can't shoot him with the rest of your tanks.
1, 2, 3. 3 wounds. 3 4-ups.
It matters not, I've accepted my fate. We live, we die, we live again.
Witness me, blood bag! You rolled 1 too many dice, so just take one of the fails out, it's fine.
I appreciate that.
So you've taken 1 more wound, so you were on, that was 14 damage, 9 damage, you're on 20 damage. You've taken 20 wounds so far. Next to Marsha Cannon.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Next to Marsha Cannon, I got 15. This is 8. 9, did I say 15? Sorry, I got 2 5s is what I'm trying to say. That's words. So there should be 10 shots here. There is. 1 auto wound, 2 other hits. That's 3 wounds. 3 more 5-ups.
5-ups. Get 1, I'll take it.
2d6.
I'll take the average.
That's 7 more damage. He's got 1 wound left.
Sir.
We purge you in holy fire. We're going to reroll the 1. It is 13 heavy flamer shots. That's 6. That's 10. 1, 2, 3 so far, plus another 1. So 4 4-ups. He's gone.
I'm gone.
Right, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Now, this is it. Johnny spends his 2 CP, his last 2 CP, on a 4+. It ain't ogre till it's ogre.
If I can take the 2 plasma guys with me,
he'll be happy.
that'll be tasty. And I'm going to brazenly claim the following, and I don't care what the real rules are.
Okay.
My action says that I have to be holding that right now. I'm sure, yeah, you kill me, the action fails.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm going to brazenly claim
You still get the 3 points.
that I'm... That,
You didn't die.
I didn't die.
You didn't die.
I just got back up again.
Yeah,
Exactly, so it's fine.
yeah. That's fine.
Um,
It's not going to make a difference.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Yes.
4-up. Dark cards.
This is the final test.
Might hear the
This is truly the final test.
This is the final. This is what it's all been leading up to.
Oh, gosh.
Yay!
Oh, this is it.
He's back on.
It's time.
He's back on 3 wounds.
Join us. I'm going to do your line for you. Join us. Chaos Knights 10-3.
Join us, Chaos Knights in 3. The Knights get hit hard, but they hit back even harder. There we go. So that's, yeah, I mean, that's the end of the phase. So that is the guard turn. I should just say he's going to move himself over to here. There we go, for a next turn. Take that objective. Yeah, so end of the guard phase. We'll do points. Doesn't really matter. Can this Chaos Knight take this guy with him? Let's work out the point. Let's work out the points and see where we're up to going into Chaos Knight turn 3. So Johnny has moved over here. Now, interestingly, he was like, oh, I'll still be able to like take this objective and do stuff with it because with my secondary Storm of Darkness, because I count as 10 models. And I was like, yes, but Lieber Russes and a Spearhead count as OBSEC. And I was like, well, nice OBSEC, right? And he's like, no. So weirdly, I actually hold that objective.
The little ones are, but...
Weirdly. But if he kills this tank, then he'll get it. So, he is now going to fire. He's doing everything. Right, now, vengeance or strategy? Vengeance or strategy?
Well, in order to curse that objective, I would need to...
Hurt him, then kill him in combat.
Yes. However, I would also need to survive your shooting phase, which involves having no plasma tanks on the board.
So vengeance.
So vengeance is strategy.
Love it.
T-shirts soon available in the shop.
Okay. That's now going on the t-shirt shop. Yeah.
Okay, so
46. Here we go.
Huh?
46 shots.
46 shots. Yeah. No maths in the war.
Stekper.
It's okay. It's bang on average, right?
Yes.
Averages 7 on each.
So you got, what did you get then?
3, 4, 3, 4.
14.
Yeah.
14. There we go.
Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Quick maths.
Good maths.
Right, but we hit on 5.
Here we go. Hit on 5.
Do you have to strike and shroud, sir?
No, I don't. It's fine. I've popped smoke with everyone basically.
It is 1, 2, 3 hits.
Okay. It's not ideal.
Yes.
Could have done with another hit or two there.
That is the case.
Now force to wound.
Force a wound.
Now
It's a wound, but it is a 6.
Unfortunately, that means you won't die. But it's a 3 up. Oh my god! I have taken 3 damage. There we go.
Flat 3.
A nice flat 3. So that is the end of the shooting phase. Will this knight make it into the charge phase? Let's see. So the knight is going to go for its charge, but the guard have got 3 CP. You know what that means. Defensive gunners and Overwatch. Can I table the knights in their own turn? Let's see. Demolish cannon going in. It's 2 shots. I'm going to re-roll that with gunnery experts. It's 4 shots.
My lord, you must go on the floor.
4 shots hitting on 5s. It's 2 hits. Hit it, wounding on 3s. It's a singular wound. A 5 up invulnerable save. Oh, he's only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it. Right, now triple heavy flamer. This is why we brought them. We're going to re-roll those 2. Okay, it's a total of 12 flamer shots. Okay, that's 5. That's 5. That's 8. That's 11. That's 12. Wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3 wounds. Johnny, I don't mean to alarm you. You need to make 3 4-ups or your knight is going to die. 3 4-ups.
Left-handed because Dark Prince Biscuit is
Eating a bit.
overseeing the final proceedings.
He's done it. He's got a wound left. So the knight is alive on 1 wound. It has to make a 4-inch charge. Let's go for it. 4-inch charge, Johnny. Here we go. He's only gone and done it. So we'll move that knight in and then we'll do some combat. So the knight has made it into combat. What do you hit on?
So it's now 5s.
Okay.
And it's +1 attack because of my iconoclast.
Okay,
Plus
there
1
we
AP
go.
as well.
So that's 2
2,
hits.
it's not going to be enough.
Not going to be enough. Strength?
8.
So you do get 2 wounds. Okay, nice. So we've got 2 wounds.
-3.
-3, so -2, so it becomes 4-ups. Armour of Contempt, baby! There we go. And the Lemurus will strike you back. I'll spend 2 CP, so I hit you on a 2+.
But it's
Probably becomes a 3+, so yeah.
That's my Doom Despair. It's -1 immediately this
So I've
turn.
hit you twice. Now I'm strength 7, so I wound you on 5s. I don't mean to alarm you. It is 2 3+ save. Can I run the knight over?
Clear to me, Timothy, now the meaning of this game. The Dark Gods, they need me by their side.
Nice.
I am going to fail this save now. Dark Lords, I'm coming to you. I will be there soon.
He's only gone and done it.
I'm coming, Lords. My destiny is fulfilled.
Does it explode?
Chaos Knights win the game, everybody.
No, they don't.
It is done.
Do you want to see if you explode?
Yes, of course. Do I have any CP?
No. You spent it.
In my turn.
You might have 1.
Have I spent CP this turn? No.
I can't remember.
Not for shooting, not for
shooting.
charging.
You've got 1
So
at
I've
least.
got 1 CP. I believe I can. It might be 2 CP, but we'll roll to see it. Oh, it's an automatic explode, so I need to check the rules. Pause right there for you.
So Johnny is now going to roll to see if he explodes. It is a 6+.
No spike demise. 2 CP.
Too many CP, so he's got to try and... Will the Chaos Gods give him his first 6 of the game, probably?
I have a bolt action dice in my hand.
Oh my god, he's beseeching bolt action Chaos dice.
Yeah!
It's all coming up now!
Coming, Lords!
How much damage is it?
You're coming with me.
It's like is it D6 or 2D6 or something?
It's, I believe it's a D6.
Alright.
2D6 for the big boys.
D6, first one. Let's do it. How many mortal wounds do you do? D6. It's 2. Okay, this one's taken 2.
This one's 5.
This one's 5, so you guys can see it. Last one. 6. It's the big 6.
I wanted 6 on this guy, but what can you do?
He's been chopped in half, but he is.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
So that is the end of the game. The final knight has been tipped over. It did a shitload of mortal wounds on the way out, but it has died. I like how it sort of charged in, like wasn't able to do any damage to the Lehman Rush, and the Lehman Rush just sort of went beep, and like knocked him over. But that is the end of the game. Final points don't really matter too much, but by the end of the game, the Chaos Knights had managed to get, there's another victory point for them there. So the Chaos Knights, oh no, they didn't kill that second Lehman Rush. No, they didn't. So the Chaos Knights got 9 primary versus the 19 of the Guard, and then they were able to bring it down for 2 points and 2 lots of Storm of Darkness, which did mean they got 6 points, 8 points there. So the Chaos Knights ended on 17 points, and the Guard maxed out Bring It Down. And obviously we got 5 for Special Orders. I would have got another few more points for that, and in Inflexible Command, and then some primary. So the Guard have absolutely smashed it. Good victory for them. And just as we were saying, I don't want to have a big long wrap up, guys, but I think we can all see from this game that truly the torch has been passed. The Guard are the new Gatekeeper. They have taken on the original Gatekeeper in single combat, and they have smote them. They have smited them. And so that is it, guys. What an interesting turnaround. I mean, the firepower that the Guard were able to put out was absolutely smashing the Knights. And in return, the Guard tanks were just absorbing battle cannon rounds, Gatling cannon rounds, melter rounds, stubber rounds, Titanic feet. It just didn't matter. So I think what we've seen there is, I've been talking about this Gatekeeper thing, and I think well and truly it has been demonstrated with that battle report. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.